Hey guys, Reed and Ellis here with Minnesota Movement, Chiropractic, Sport and Spine. What I want to talk about today is why I choose to spend more time with my patients. Generally speaking, people go into a chiropractor and they get anywhere from a 5 to maybe 15-minute appointment. I spend anywhere between 20 to 60 minutes with every patient. I want to talk about what that allows us to do and how that's going to benefit you. So first on the list of why spending time with patients is better, in my opinion, is that it's always individualized and specific. Just because you have elbow tendonitis does not mean we're going to treat it as if Jerry had elbow tendonitis and what worked for him. What works for you might not have worked for Jerry. And every single time you come in here, we're going to make it specific to what you have going on. Number 2 goes off number 1 pretty well in the individualization approach, whereas we can spend a couple minutes in the forefront of every appointment to reassess what's going on with you. So if we need to do more muscle work or different muscle work, adjust different bones, work on something else, you came in initially with a knee issue and now your left shoulder hurts, we can do that every visit. Whereas if you spend 5 to 10 minutes, you don't really have that. Number 3 in this is that we get to do a lot. I know I asked you earlier, what the heck can you do for 20 to 60 minutes? A lot. The adjustment, the chiropractic adjustment, which has its purpose and is very important, only takes a couple minutes. Like maybe 5 minutes with other chiropractors. We do that, but then we can add on muscle work, tool work, corrective exercises, and actually walk you through how to do them correctly and maybe give you tips and tricks of how to do them in your home specifically too, with things that you have like a dining table or a door or a small child or something. So number 4 is kind of important to me, and it should be for you as well, because my goal is to mitigate or decrease the time, money, and effort that every patient spends with me. So instead of coming in 3 times a week for 5 minutes apiece, aka about 15 minutes per week, you can come in once a week with me for 20 minutes, 5 minutes more, spend about the same amount, if not less sometimes, and therefore decrease that time, money, and effort. It's important for me to note that spending 5 to 10 minutes 3 times a week is not a bad thing, especially if you're getting results or help from that. So if you're seeing somebody already who's spending 5 to 10 minutes, I'm not saying that they're wrong. Again, especially if you're getting results, continue to see them. Last thing on point number 4 here is I always like to tell my patients that in about 6 to 8 visits, we should be getting 50 to 100% better. What I mean by that is trial of care. If what we're doing isn't working, I'm not the solution for the problem. If it's bigger than what we can do in office here and I've exhausted all my tools available, we need to go see somebody else, whether that's a referral to an MD, another chiropractor, PT, MRI, blah, blah, blah. We need to go that route too. And lastly, why I choose to spend time with my patients is to give you the tools, empowerment, and knowledge to treat yourself. The body heals itself. That is true, right? We cut ourselves, give it some time, no infection, hopefully, and it will heal itself. You don't need a miracle for that. That's what you have inside of you. It goes for the same internally, whether that's joint pain, degenerative disc disease. We're supposed to heal ourselves, okay? If we can give you the correct at-home massage techniques, at-home stretches or exercises or movement patterns, that's my job to give that to you for free or included in your visit so that you can go home and make the best you possible. What this equates to is getting you better faster and keeping you better longer, which then turns out to be less visits, like I said previously, per week, per month, per year. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to call me. It's 651-447-8898 or visit the website at minnesota-movement.com. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. If you're interested in booking an appointment, you can do that either by phone or email as well.